traveling golfer is on the trail again. This time, the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. A collection of 23 courses managed and marketed to attract players to Myrtle Beach and make it a little easier for them to get around. The Myrtle Beach Golf Trail has taken 23 of the best and put them together for you, the traveling golfers viewers, to enjoy in a convenient fashion. And we'll have all of that for you on this latest episode of The Traveling Golfer from the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail.
One moment changes everything. Distance, precision, decided in a microsecond. So reduce your ball spin and get the most performance at impact with 4 yards more. A next-gen golf tee proven by pros and players like you. The unique durable design flexes at contact, reducing ball spin, giving you tighter control and more distance. So change your game and get 4 yards more. Brought to you by Greenkeepers. Golf smart.
Drive for show, but putt for dough. Hi, this is Jim Straka, inventor of the Straka line. Straka line is used by touring pros and top college players every week. Now you can get Straka line for your home course. For just $1,500, Straka line will come to your facility and laser scan each green on your course. We will collect 2 million data points per green. Imagine, you will finally be able to read your putts accurately. Go to strakaline.com to schedule your course today.
Our courses range from Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got 23 amazing golf courses with designer names like Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Dan Maples. It's just so exciting to be out there on the trail.
AJ Gohill, Vice President of Sales and Business Development for the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, or as we like to call him, the Trail Master.
Hey, thank you. Hello.
Take us down that trail.
There's so much to do. We've got restaurants involved. We've got places that you'd like to go on a golf trip that are part of the golf trail. I've got some favorite breweries.
That's an idea. Red Hair 34 North Experimental Station. Our experiment today, bartender, we need beer. What do you recommend?
For a long day lager.
All right, 2 please. Red Hair is the official beer of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. How about that?
We made it easy because we put everything together. There's probably 15 different packages that we've built. So you could come on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail for years, 10 years, and not play the same 4 golf courses.
The southern portion, the Grand Strand at Myrtle Beach, a little slower pace, low country lifestyle. We're going to visit a couple of great courses there. Wachesaw Plantation East and Prestwick.
You've got 5 different sets of tee boxes. Your skilled players can play all the way back near 7,000 yards, and anybody can play all the way forward at just under 5,000. It's got some short par 4s, long par 4s, tight par 5s, open par 5s, and some challenging par 3s.
Mike DeLuca, head golf professional, Wachesaw Plantation East, a course that's relatively new, but actually has a lot of history.
The course was an old rice plantation, opened in '96, started 1997 through 2000, was an LPGA Tour event.
Now you talk about the good condition that we find here at the golf course. What are we using on the greens here? What are we rolling our putts on?
The putting greens are TIF Eagle Bermuda, normally running right around on a stimp right around 10. It does a great job in the summertime with the heat, and then it also does a great job in the wintertime, especially transitioning from the cold weather to the warm weather.
One other thing is a very nice convenience for the golfers. You come to Wachesaw Plantation East, you can stay right on property, little stay and play packages.
Yes, sir. You stay right here on property. Wake up in the morning, you can come to our restaurant here. We're open for breakfast and lunch. Grab something quick, head on right out to the golf course.
Part of the experience on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail is the culinary experience at the golf courses. That's something that has changed so much in recent years. The days of hot dogs, spinning, and rollers are gone. We've got some great places just like the Toasted Tea at Wachesaw Plantation, where, well, as you can see, they've got a great variety of lunches, breakfasts. All this food is special. Wow, that looks really great there. Tacos.
Tell he's the pro out here.
Yeah. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the great all-American hamburger. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wachesaw Plantation East has it all from the start with Clyde Johnson Design, the history with the LPGA Tour, and now a favorite playground of the golfers coming to Myrtle Beach, especially when they come to this southern end of the Grand Strand. Prestwick Country Club, a collaboration, father-son, Pete and PB Dye, the 50th golf course opened in the entire Myrtle Beach area. We have Jason Corneau. He is the head golf professional here at Prestwick. And Jason, we're standing in front of one of Pete Dye's famous volcano bunkers.
Indeed.
You ever been in it?
I've been in it once, and it did not get up and down, and I don't want to be in it again.
There you go. Well, Pete has a lot of little tricks along with PB out here at Prestwick. I guess we can talk about the many humps and bumps that they put into this golf course.
Yeah, they moved millions of yards of ground to create these moguls that you can see here in front of the greens, around the greens, sides of the fairways. Very seldom do you get a flat lie out here.
At least you can get started on the hole. Second shot a little tougher.
The greens, we are known for our TIF Eagle greens that are pretty slick normally with a lot of undulation.
Now it's time for our Strack-A-Line putt of the day. You're going to need Strack-A-Line along the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. No place more than Prestwick Country Club with some very wild greens going on, especially number 5. Well, Pete Dye, known for challenges. His son PB Dye, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. The two of them have created a golf course that's memorable and right on the southern end of the Grand Strand. This is one you'll want to play if you're going to stay down the south. When you're on the southern end of Myrtle Beach, a couple of other options. Some terrific courses like Blackmore, a Gary Player design, a real shot maker's course. You better have your thinking cap on when you go and play Blackmore. The International Club, to give you an idea how much golf I've played over the years in Myrtle Beach. The International Club was the 100th course I played in Myrtle Beach. It was quite an experience, had some fun doing it, living all the memories, and adding that to the list of the courses I've played there. And then finally, Indigo Creek, opened 1991 in Merrill's Inlet, a Willard Bird design, again, a good architect pedigree, and a popular course. All of these on the southern end add them to the courses we featured, and you've got a great golf trip in the low country of Myrtle Beach. Tech Talk with Dave Glod, founder, president, Tour Edge Golf. You've put a lot of information out over the years. The golf geeks have to be getting back to you a lot and saying, here's what we like about Tour Edge. What is it?
I think the underlying factor is, the continued great quality and performance, but it's such a value. And they go, it only costs $200, really? And so that's wonderful, because that's that's our niche in that mid price point. So you get a great value, as good a product as anybody out there, but sometimes half the price.
The golf public has been hit with a lot of high costs, and they talk about the high costs. You're giving them an answer. That's our Tech Talk for this week on The Traveling Golfer.
Do you like Tour Edge? I love Tour Edge. This is seriously high tech.
And they're long, right, Duff?
Built in the USA? Oh, I love that. I need forgiveness.
Did I mention these puppies are long, really long?
You know why I love Tour Edge? It's because I win with it. Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Myrtle Beach Golf Trail attracts so many players from all around the country, and they come to Myrtle Beach to play golf. Mm-hmm. But guess what? When the sun goes down, they come to Myrtle Beach to eat.
And we've got so many well-known establishments. We've got historical restaurants that golfers have been coming down for 30 plus years, and they visit every single year. It's part of their package.
Let's mention some of the historical ones, like Thoroughbreds. I've known it as a favorite spot in what they call Restaurant Row for many, many years.
Yes, Tony, that Thoroughbreds is a favorite spot. It's a favorite spot for happy hour. It's a favorite spot for anniversaries. It's a favorite spot for golfers that have their groups that come annually, and it's just become part of their golf trip.
Nothing like ending a great dinner with a bang. The central portion of Myrtle Beach, so much to do. So many attractions, great restaurants, and a wonderful golf course, River Oaks.
We inherited a course that had some challenges. It had aged a bit, and in that initial process in the first 2 years, we took out over 2,000 trees, new greens, new bunkering, and really put some effort into it to make the golf course fresh again and playable again.
Scott Taylor, PGA professional, general manager, and part owner of River Oaks Golf Club, a family-operated golf course. You don't see many of them in the golf world anymore.
No, we're fortunate. Our family has been in the business for quite a while, and it's a blessing to be standing side by side with them each day. And even our non-family members, our staff, we treat as family, and they treat us as family, and we're very lucky to have the team we do.
And he left something out. Everybody that comes in that door, they treat like family. The hospitality at River Oaks is overwhelming. Thank you. That is day in and day out, and I've been here many times. I love it. It is definitely one of the fun golf courses to play in Myrtle Beach. It doesn't beat you up, but yet there's still plenty of interest, and you've got a couple holes that really catch your eye, especially over by the Intercoastal Waterway.
We do. We're fortunate to have a couple of holes that go over by the Intercoastal Waterway, and this course was built back in the mid-'80s, and there are some classic features to it. Pushed up greens that add a lot of slope to the greens and give it some character that you probably don't see as much nowadays with newer courses.
If I can interject, one of my favorite holes is the 14th. We're standing right at the green. It's a wonderful hole, but it's the moment on this green every single time when I think only 4 more holes, and I'll be right over there on the patio with the fans going ahead of me, looking at the water, having a cold beverage, maybe even smoking a cigar. One of my favorite spots in all of Myrtle Beach. Scott, you have a gem here at River Oaks, and it's a good thing that your family restored this because it was worth restoring, and it's getting better every single time I come. When you're in the central portion of Myrtle Beach, in addition to River Oaks, a couple of other really good options on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Arcadian Shores, not only a Reese Jones design, but the first design after splitting away from his father, the famous Robert Trent Jones. And of course, it has had a bit of a renovation in recent years. And then Shaftesbury Glen, a personal favorite, dedicated to the style of the famous architect A.W. Tillinghast. Greens pushed up in the air, high flash bunkers. A major renovation recently under the supervision of the renowned superintendent, David Kingsland. Wonderful job, a great golf course inland in the Myrtle Beach area, central area. One of the most popular restaurants in the entire Myrtle Beach area, Umberto's. They call themselves a Pittsburgh Italian trattoria, and they do Italian in their own famous style. When they start bringing the food, it keeps coming. And if you happen to order the famous double pork chops, it's a showstopper every time the server brings it in the dining room.
Enjoy.
That's a pork chop, Umberto's style.
It screams. It tracks. It's soft. It reacts. It is the all-new Tour B with a game-changing reactive cover designed to spring faster off your driver and stick longer to your wedges. Try the new Tour B, the Tour Ball, reinvented.
The capital of the north end of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail is the town of Calabash. This entire area is a wetland wonderland, and it also hosts the 3 courses that will feature on the north end: the Pearl, right here, right down the road, Glendornoch, and the mystical magic, Scottish magic of the Thistle. Aye, laddie, we've got a wee bit of Scotland for you here. The Thistle. 27 holes in North Carolina, Calabash area. It's not a links course, folks, but it really has the feel of a true Scottish parkland golf course. That Scottish experience, starts from the second you drive in the property. Scottish touches of an ancient Scottish castle on the outside and definitely on the inside. Folks, make sure when you come to the northern end of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, you take a little side trip to Scotland.
We're a 27-hole facility. We have 7 holes right here on the Calabash River, which we just love to play. This is one of my favorite holes.
Odell Williamson, general manager at the Pearl Golf Links and part of the family that has owned the Pearl since it was constructed in 1987. One of my favorite spots right here along the Calabash River.
This is number 6 here on our west course. Like I said, we had 3 9s, and we just put in greens 2019, new mini birdie greens, and it's just really coming together. The whole feel here, we're 27 holes with 0 houses here, so you get out here and you just kind of get lost in the whole feel of just seeing deer and just experiencing nature at its best, and we think y'all love it.
Trey Ernst, head golf professional at the Pearl Golf Links. And Trey, most golf pros just have 18 holes to brag about. You've got 27. That's a full basket of golf. And I'm sure you have some favorites. I know it's tough to say that, but do you have any you really like to talk about?
I certainly do have a few favorites. Number 6 on the west is a really great hole. You tee off, and if you hit the chute, you get a whole bunch of extra yards, and then you have your second shot into the green, and once you get on that green, the view is just incredible. This one here is obviously my favorite. It's number 8 off the east. It's a very demanding tee shot for every player, but if you're a long hitter, it gets even narrower as you get closer to the green. So it really gives you a demanding second shot from wherever you are in the fairway. It's a very demanding final shot because you're either going to end up in a bunker or you could have a really good shot up next to the flag. So
I like that second option.
yeah, that's right.
Trey Ernst, head golf professional of Pearl Golf Links. We're standing on the black tee, hole number 18, Glen Dornoch, 455 yards away from the green, one of the most difficult holes in the entire Grand Strand. I can guarantee you I've never been back on this tee, but maybe Ben Aker has. He's the head golf professional at Glen Dornoch. We're sunglassed up because it is a spectacular day of blinding sunshine right here on the Intercoastal Waterway.
Doesn't get much better.
No, this is really a very, very special golf course. Wow, unforgettable.
Absolutely. There are Kodak moments, if you will. You stand on 8 tee box and you see that view, green way out there in the distance, 575 yards away, and green is just framed by the waterway behind. It's great. So number 17 is our signature hole, if you will. It's 201 yards from the back tees. Plays a little bit shorter if you're up on the white tees, obviously, but it's visually intimidating. That's the thing about that hole. You've got the marsh off to the left, you've got the waterway behind the green, and off to the right side of that green, you actually have a large bulkhead bunker.
A bulkhead bunker with Mount Glen Dornoch behind it. It's the closest thing to a mountain you'll find.
Yep.
High elevation.
Right.
So
Right. It's not a difficult hole, but it looks tough whenever you're standing back on the tee.
Ben, enjoy the rest of your day here on the Intercoastal, one of 365 days where you get a view that you'll just never forget at Glen Dornoch. When you're on the north end of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, there's another entire assortment of golf courses in the area that you won't want to miss. Like at the far northest end of the Grand Strand, Lockwood Folly, one of the older courses, cut out of the trees, a lot of dog legs, a lot of character to the course. On Route 9, heading north out of the Grand Strand, 2 golf courses. One, Crown Park, no housing on the golf course at all. And Diamondback, again, on Route 9, giving you the opportunity to play an extra round while driving in or driving out of Myrtle Beach. Crow Creek, hard on Highway 17, right there, so convenient, a great modern golf course, with also some great accommodations. Farmstead, very unique for 2 reasons. Number 1, it has a par 6 hole, stretches to close to 700 yards. Also, half of the course is in North Carolina and half in South Carolina. Meadowlands, again, so close to any of these courses, a lot of wetlands to negotiate, some great greens, always kept in good shape. River's Edge, again at the far end of the northern side of the Grand Strand. Arnold Palmer signature design, one of the most spectacular courses, hard on the river, some wetlands, some memorable golf holes. Sandpiper Bay, right in Calabash, 27 holes. Calabash, one of the other seafood capitals of the Grand Strand. And finally, Sea Trail, collection of accommodations and 3 terrific golf courses. One designed by Willard Bird, another the signature mark of Reese Jones, and the third by an architect who has done so many courses in the Carolinas, Dan Maples. Is that enough golf for you on the north end of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail? All right, once again, our trail master, A.J. Gohill from the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. And again, the best way to find out these packages that at some times of the year are such incredible values, it's cheaper than staying home.
Yes.
The website again.
MyrtleBeachGolfTrail.com.
Once again, the traveling golfer has come to the end of the trail. In this case, the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Special thanks to everyone who coordinated this massive job of covering 23 courses, and fittingly, we end the show in one of my favorite spots. A cigar in one hand, a bourbon on the other, sitting on the back porch at Glen Dornoch, looking out at the Intercoastal Waterway, the boats going up and down, and reflecting on all of the great golf there is on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The Traveling Golfer. But for right now, we're just gonna enjoy this view and look all the way down the end.
Golf apparel provided by Swing Dish and Covell, official sponsors for The Traveling Golfer. Tour Edge is the official equipment sponsor of The Traveling Golfer.